Okay, what was the question again?
So we are here in the second hour of Design on Purpose, and our monthly theme is living. So live on purpose. How do we design to live on purpose? And so Foxy, a question may be, when you think of designing, when you think of representing yourself, what comes to the surface first? And Nicole, you were saying that you are designing for your team. And so in that, what comes to the surface first in that?
For me, what comes to the surface first is who am I designing for?
Mm-hmm.
So is it something I'm designing for me and my business? Is it for Fearless Generations? Is it for Terry's? Because I wear a lot of hats in that sense. Most of the time it is Fearless Generations that I'm doing something for. So who is Fearless Generations audience? What do, how do we talk to them? How do we, what do we put together for them? What, and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I go. Some things, like we have a brand, so colors, fonts, all that kind of stuff. If I'm actually designing something is pretty easy. And then it's just a matter of what am I creating it for? And then, but something new, designing something new, it's usually, what's the purpose of what we're doing?
Awesome. And then do you think of like the time span, like how long it could be, or is it like, do you start with all of the things that you just said and give a tester, like a beta, or?
Most of what we do has an automatic timeline. Cool. If we were going to do something new, then yeah, that would be in the consideration. But everything we do right now already has like a pre, like it just always has the same time frame.
Cool. Anyone else, when you thank you for that, Foxy, when you think of design and designing, like fully designing, what comes to the surface first? And designing, like getting into designing the life that you want, what comes to the surface first?
Energy was the first thing that came to the surface for me, was like what kind of like belief and energy I'm bringing to designing my life in like the space of embodiment, and the energy in what will be the outcome, or what will be produced from the design of the thing or the life or the activity or the whatever you're designing. Energy was the first thing that came to mind with going into it in a positive mindset.
That's awesome, because energy matters and it begins with you. That's awesome. Right. We're gonna end at that for the recording. Let me